Dead, one final glow up. I'm a makeup artist for dead people. We still want to give them the illusion that they're sleeping. I did the makeup for my dead mom. The heads can be heavy. I feel like people are communicating with me. I've made up over 100 dead people. If you're ready to come see her, she's ready. I'm loading the body into the car. I'm Bliss, and I'm a makeup artist for dead people. It's not too heavy, nothing that I can't handle, but you might have to use a little force to put it in sometimes. Well, at first, when I began doing pickups, it was kind of nerve-wracking because it felt like there was someone behind me. I do like to be careful about what I say. When a body is picked up, it will either come from the hospital, from their home, or from the medical examiner's office. So now we're about to head to the funeral home, and she's gonna have to go through the final preparations and get ready, and then I will do her hair and makeup after she's embalmed. So I wanted to build my skill up. This is one that I ordered off of Amazon, and I was practicing doing colors and things like that. And then I think my children got a hold of it. Growing up was very interesting. In the early 80s, my grandparents owned about 4 beauty supplies in our metroplex, in our area. Majority of my life, I've been a hairstylist. I was never interested in makeup. I just so happened to get into it doing my mother's makeup for her funeral. I have a variety of hair trimmers because they're in a position where they're laying down so you can see everything. So I use these to trim out nose hairs, their beards, mustaches. My decision to do my mother's makeup really came about literally at the moment of her passing. At first, it was overwhelming. It was surreal. Like, it just felt like I was in another time zone. Then I just sucked up the courage and I was like, this is my mother. And she took care of me all my life. So by doing her hair and makeup, that was kind of like our last moments together. Our plan today is to prepare Miss Victoria for her first view. So basically we're getting her hair and makeup ready so the family can view her tomorrow. Whew, this thing is so heavy. Well, I guess we're all ready to roll. I decided to become a full-time mortuary makeup artist because everyone at the funeral complimented her hair and makeup. I just wanted to pour whatever love I could in healing for the families. It's not about the money for me, it's more about how the families feel. Okay, so this is our preparation room, and this is where I prepare a majority of the decedents that come inside. On the wall is my collection of nail polishes. Over here, I have my styling tool drawer, hairsprays, sheens, gels, conditioners. So these are all eyeliners and lip liners, concealers. Younger clients are typically into the glam look, so they want more of the drama, the eyelashes, the lipstick, the blush, the contouring. So this is a picture that the family shared with me. I'm just gonna kind of go off of what her skin looks like now and then match it as close as I can as possible to her complexion in the pictures. We are going to do a light makeup look on her, a natural makeup, and then we are going to fix her nails. And they're stiffer than normal, but their arms, you can still move their arms up and down. It's just a little bit more restricted. I describe myself as an empath, so I pick up feelings. I was uncomfortable with being around dead bodies. It was a fear for me. It took me a couple years to to get used to the idea. I'm gonna start with the glow tint, and I'm gonna start on her nose. There's a little discoloration issue. So the makeup applies differently than it would on someone with warm, soft skin. The skin can dry significantly and the texture hardens. Yeah, that one's too light. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with this color. I like to take an eyeliner brush or even a smaller brush, and I like to go on their lash line to kind of darken it up a little bit, and it helps liven their face up a little bit more. Even though they are deceased, we still want to give them the illusion that they're sleeping. We have her personal lipstick, and so I'm just going to lightly apply it to see how it does. There have been a few people that have said that if you weren't born into the world with makeup, you shouldn't go out of the world with makeup on. But what a lot of people don't understand is it's a part of the healing process, and a lot of people don't want to see their loved one bare, lifeless with no color to them. So it's really a part of the process to help them heal. The heads can be heavy, and when I do apply wigs, it does take two people. But I'm gonna try to see if I can do that today with just me. When I tell people what I do, they're just surprised. They ask me, how do I do it? Why do I do it? Am I afraid? And then a lot of other people say, I could see you doing something like that. So I'm gonna comb it down, then I'm going to reference her photo again, just to kind of give her the same style that she would have when she was living. So I'm actually quite emotional now. I just kind of get a warm feeling inside that she's pleased. And I hope that her family will be as well. She looks good. She looks sleek. And then sometimes I'll spray a little sheen over the face, and that's my final touch. All right, so now we're finished. The most difficult part of my job would be when the families come in to see their loved one. I want them all to be happy, but more so her husband, because I know they've been married for a long time. I normally go back, make sure there's no hair anywhere or any spots, just to make sure that she's pristine. All right, so now we're finished. Hello, family. If you're ready to come see her, she's ready. Take your time with her, and if you see any changes that you would like, just let me know. They are sad, they cry, and I'm quite an emotional person, so sometimes I have to step off, step away so that I can collect myself, because I'm a professional and I have to present myself as such. There's some tissue. I need some tissue. I think that's the hardest part for me. I see death all the time now, and so it makes me want to appreciate those that I have still living with me.
Thank you. My mom looks really good.
Good.
You guys did an awesome job. Yeah, you did a good job.
Thank you. It's my honor. Y'all have a safe trip home. They were very pleased with how she looked. They told me that she looks exactly like herself. It's really heartwarming that at least I know that part of it they were okay with. So now I'm just going to turn off the lights, close the casket, and she'll be in here for tomorrow when her service begins. There has been discussions of how I want my hair and makeup to be whenever I do pass away.